Hey everybody, welcome back to Gideon Stuff. I am super excited for this video, and you guys should be too. Life has been hectic for me recently, as it so often seems to be, but I had to take a little bit of time for this video. We have another box of knives from my good buddy Zach. I have no idea what's in here, but the last box that Zach sent me absolutely blew me away. This box is even bigger. I have no idea what to expect going into this, except that it's going to be even... what's in this box is going to be so much better than I would even expect. So thank you again to Zach. Let's just go ahead and get into this. Let's just bust in. Getting into this with the half-face blades pirate, which was in the last box that Zach sent me. I've been carrying this knife a lot. Getting ready to do the review on it. I probably film the review for this next week. I think I'm going to go and try and do the review cutting this weekend. But I have not finished reviewing all the knives that were in the first box that Zach sent. So this is going to be even more content for the year, which I really appreciate. Keeping me well stocked on review knives. And these should all be fixed blades, I believe. Alrighty. We've got a letter. I do know that Zach sent this out to me around the time of his birthday, and I'm going to have to send him some birthday presents. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's read here. I love notes. If you send me something, send me a note. Thank you for allowing me to donate a second round of fixes to you and your channel. Every single one is in brand new condition with amazing factory edges unmolested. Like before, I've included a nice variety of blades for you to enjoy, but unlike before, I've added a lot more budget-friendly options this time around. Okay, cool. However, I still couldn't resist adding 2 USA-made knives from makers I know personally and actually know, unlike the blades I sent you last time. The first being from Tim Kell of TKell Knives. Oh, I wanted to check out some TKells. Okay, and the other being from Jacob of Very Good Knife Co. Oh, I've also wanted to check out some Very Good Knife Co. knives. These two men have my full blessing and trust. They are family-oriented and very transparent with their customers. Feel free to shoot me an email or give me a little feedback if you would. I absolutely will. Awesome. Also sent you 2 knives from Off Grid Knives. First is the Off Grid Knives' newest model. Just released the Sidekick EDC fixed blade. Okay, and the second one is the Off Grid Knives Backcountry V2. Designed with the sole purpose of taking out the Gerber strong arm in every way possible. Okay. I am super excited. All right. Where do we even start? Okay, we've got, I see a Civivi in here. You know what? Off Grid is on the very top. Whoa, and this is not even opened. So this is brand new. Okay. All right. Set that one aside. Gosh, dang. Trying to keep my composure this time. Last time, I was so blown away that I just couldn't hardly speak. I feel that coming on again, but we'll try and stay more professional. The frick is up with my mustache? It's been windy all day, and I just got back from walking from work. Okay, the Off Grid Knives Sidekick. This is their newest model. Very nice box. Really cool box. I've only ever reviewed one Off Grid knife. That one was a folder sent to the channel by Old Tonto Guy. But I've had my eye on so much of their stuff. Okay, we've got a little pamphlet. It looks like, I don't know what's in here. Stickers, propaganda, cleaning cloth. We might get into that later. Here's the knife. Okay, interesting. Already, kind of enjoy the size. Sidekick. Ugh, get out of there. Okay. Taco style Kydex sheath. This attachment right here reminds me a lot of the attachment that was on the QSP Canary XL that I reviewed, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but we'll see if this one's better. Let's do a push off right there. Oh yeah. Okay, right away, there's a lot that I'm really enjoying. So the sheath has good retention. That feels really, really nice. The knife itself is like, it doesn't really, 14C28N. Awesome. You can see it's got a little bit of a curve to it, but in hand, you feel that a lot more. Like it really like nosedives the blade downward. Very comfortable, very robust handle. Good jimping up here. Feels like a robust edge, but not like a chisel. Really enjoy the size. Yeah, this one's very, very cool. Interesting. Kind of reminds me of a knife that'd be really, really suited for skinning tasks, right? We've got a little bit of a belly here. And again, the way that it, like, I don't know, the way the handle curves, this makes it feel like it'd be very agile for getting back under an animal's hide. Do I have paper around here? I should. My desk is a mess. We'll go ahead and test some edges. It's sharp. It is sharp. Yeah, I'm going to enjoy carrying and using this one, I think. For sure. This is going to be a long video. This is going to be a long video. I can't spend as much time on every single knife. Okay. You know what? Let's do the other off-grid. Right here, the backcountry. This is one that I've had my eye on for a while. Once again, really, really like the box. First use. Could open that tape. Now this one, I believe, is a bigger fixed blade. This is more of a what I would call an adventure fixed blade than an EDC fixed blade. Yeah. And I can already see how it's kind of trying to compete with the Gerber strong arm. Where is my strong arm? I think it's in the garage. Wow, very, very solid on the sheath. Vertical carry, which I don't mind at all. In fact, I carry a lot of my bigger fixed blades vertical carry. Cryo-treated D2. Here's the knife itself. Same, high quality feeling Kydex sheath. Kind of does look like, these ones do look like they could be brothers. It's a nice little companion set. Very, very cool. I do like the texturing on the G10 here. Very, very hand filling. Very wide grip. Almost too wide for me. I don't have the biggest hands, but not quite. Still feels very, very solid. I mean, gosh, if you got big hands, there's going to be plenty of room on here. Little lanyard. Bet that was applied by Zach. Very cool. Very cool. I do like this blade shape. We've got a beefy spine thickness, but it's not overdoing it. I'm sure you could baton with this fairly effectively to a point, but it's also got really, really good geometry for slicing. And again, this kind of seems like, it'd be a half decent skinning knife. Whoops, that was my bad. Yeah. Those unmolested factory edges that Zach was talking about. Very cool. We got jimping right here. Good little spot for your thumb. I am hoping to go camping a lot over the next couple of months, and so hopefully I will have plenty of opportunities to beat the snot out of that knife. And some of these other ones. Okay, where do we go next? Here's a knife in plastic. Let's see what this one is. Oh, this is a Civivi. Oh my goodness, is this the Storm Ridge? It is. Okay, this is a knife that I've been wanting to review so bad. All black, the beautiful pop of color on that lanyard. Zach, your lanyards are awesome. The first batch that he sent me, a couple of knives had lanyards on there. I left them on because they just look so dang good. This one is no exception. This is definitely more of a tactical / EDC style knife. I love the G10. Very nice G10. Nitro V. Very slim and slicey. Good jimping everywhere. Yeah, this isn't one that I've had my eye on and been really wanting to review. So here we go. I was actually going to pull the trigger on one of these to review. Well, now I've got one to review. There we go. This actually does remind me of a maybe a budget alternative to the half-face blades Extremis that Zach sent last time. I do have a full review of that knife out now. You can go and watch that if you have not seen it yet. Let's go ahead and test the sharpness. Wow, I have been getting in the choil every single time today. I do not know why. But yeah, feels like a pretty good edge. Civivi normally does. Actually, there is a couple of little tings there. But not something that can't be fixed for sure. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, there's a couple of flat spots on the edge. You've got the Civivi T-clip, which I really like. These are designed by Terzola. This is a very cool knife. It's, how do I describe this? Bigger and slimmer than I was expecting it to be just from the pictures I've seen, which is a good combination, I think. Like, it feels like you've got more knife, but it feels slimmer and slicier than I was expecting. So, very cool. Super excited about that one. Goodness, guys, what are we at? 12 minutes already. Okay, let's go ahead and grab... Oh, and this is just the box for the Storm Ridge. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Yeah, there's the Storm Ridge box. Awesome. Let's see here. Okay, here's a Mossy Oak. One of the budget knives he was talking about, for sure. I am very excited about this. You guys know on this channel, we love budget knives. Amazon Mossy Oak 10-inch Tonto 14C 28-in blade rubber handle. Okay, I think I might have heard about this on like Neves Knives channel or something like that. Okay, so we have a faux leather sheath. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. 14C 28-in. Definitely not like, definitely a different caliber of knife than some of these, other ones that we've been taking a look at. But this might be a really excellent budget recommendation for someone who is looking for kind of a tactical knife. Right away, I'm like, this is reminding me of things like some of the Cold Steel, I guess the Coben series. Those ones are also kind of budget, but this is reminding me of like things like the Recon Tonto, a little bit smaller. Very, very cool little knife. Let's test out we're going to need a new paper. Oh! And it does have an edge on it. Nice. See if I can get the secondary tip. Yep, that's sharp too. Fantastic. Overmolded rubberized handle, which is actually honestly very, very comfortable. Goes from thicker to thinner, which is not typically my style, but on this kind of like thrusting style knife, it works really well. You've got a little bit of a guard here, which is appreciated because, again, thrusting knife. Good jimping up here. Honestly, like, I'm sure this isn't very expensive. This might be one of my go-to budget knife recommendations for people looking for tactical fixed blades. We'll see. Of course, I will have to test it and use it. I will give you guys a full review after I do all of that. Very, very cool. Okay, looks like we've got 3 more. This one is the Hornet from Very Good Knife Co. Okay, all right, let's see what this is like. There's been a couple of Very Good Knife Co. knives that I have been like saving up for wanting to like squeeze a trigger on. I'm not sure. Do I know the Hornet? We'll see when I get it out here. Nitro V blade, Griptech Viridian. I'm not sure exactly what all those words mean. Maybe we will find out. Let's see if Gideon can outsmart this cardboard box. There we go. Sometimes it's I'm not that bright. Okay, so. Oh, and he wrote notes on here. Awesome. First run of the Griptech handles. Oh, that's cool. Very Good Knife Company Hornet Nitro V with a bead blast. Viridian Griptech handle. I guess the Viridian's referring to green. Griptech rubber resin handle. Okay, we've got a couple cards here for Very Good Knife Co. Awesome. And a lifetime warranty card. Sweet. Okay, so this right here, I'm already loving the size. This is EDC size. That handle material is very, very interesting. Good push-off point. Seems like a great sheath. We've got one of these little loops here. I'm not sure if you guys will have seen it yet, but at the time that I'm recording this, like tomorrow, the review for this knife is coming out. This was also sent by Zach. This is the Vipertech Handy V2, and it had kind of that same system right there, which I enjoy. We'll see how this one works out. Good push-off point. Yeah. Oh, that is just beautiful. That is just beautiful. It's simple. It's clean. It's elegant. I mean, it's not trying to be anything but a knife, and I like that a lot. Super comfortable in hand. Oh my goodness, so comfortable in hand. This handle material is very, very interesting. It feels like it's smooth, but it's got grip. It is very weird. But man, that is awesome. Definitely a knife that I am probably going to be carrying a lot. Great size. I love that it's a slim package. Easy on off the belt with this. Yeah, this one's cool. This one's very, very cool. Great size for EDC, and I think, yeah, it feels like a hollow grind to me. There we go. Give you guys a little bit more of a look at that knife. Very, very cool. Let's go ahead and test how sharp it is. There we go. Very nice. We've got 2 more to go, guys. 2 more to go. Let's go ahead and get the... Wow, that one is a chunk. Oh, we've got some other stuff here in the box. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we've got more of the off-grid knives stuff, and then paracordgalaxy.com. I'm not sure what Paracord Galaxy is. I might reach out to Zach and ask him about that. Okay, T-Cal. Very nice pouch. I'm very excited about this. T-Cal is one of those, if you're talking about fixed blade knife makers, T-Cal is a name that's going to come up. And so I've always wanted to try one of his knives. Oh, and I know exactly what this knife is. Okay. Okay, so what we have in here? We've got some wipes. That's awesome. Nice little bag. I mean, look at this. That's cool. Be Less Dumb Band-Aid. I'm probably going to need that. T-Cal Knives Accomplice. Yes, I just saw this on Neve's Knives channel. ABL, double tempered and cryogenically heat treated, nickel boron plated, self-healing coating. Okay. G10. This is Greyman G10. Tim likes using G10 over micarta, more durable in a larger range of environments. I also prefer G10 over micarta in most cases. Interestingly enough, I've talked about this before, but especially if it comes to like a hunting knife, I have this buddy who had a micarta handled hunting knife, and oh, it got so gross. It got just impregnated with offal and folding knives. I carried this VV Vision FG for a long, long time. I love that knife. I was carrying it while I was doing a lot of field work, and I had one of the micarta scaled versions. And so it's sitting in my pocket. I'm out in the San Andres Mountains. It's 106 degrees. I'm doing 12 to 14 hour days, hiking, sweating. Like, that knife was just soaking up all my sweat and nastiness, and it got pretty gross. So for that reason alone, I tend to prefer G10 on knives that are going to be like, seeing a lot of heavy use. So let's go ahead and get in this. Got a little bit of a clip here. Little jimped area for push-off point. Felt like good retention. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, that might be the best retention. Yeah, that is the best retention out of all the knives that we've looked at today. Holy smokes. And the jeez, though. It comes out so freaking easy. That might be one of the best Kydex sheaths I have ever experienced. I have to carry the knife and use it some more to tell you for sure, but that felt amazing. And here's the knife. Great profile, straight clip point, beefy but slim at the same time. Yeah, very comfortable in hand. Yeah, this is a kind of knife that like really walks that line between, like, I would not call this an EDC fixed blade. I'd call this a work knife. Like, I would carry this and use this around a ranch or something like that. But it's also, kind of in that tactical range. It's got some operator vibes. You know what I mean? Very cool. Very, very cool. I have actually never used AEBL before. I know it's a pretty common steel. We'll see what I think about it. Oh my goodness, I am making a mess of paper shavings down here. Goodness gracious. That's okay. Making messes is fun. I do like the finish on the blade. It's like kind of gold, but not real. Like, it's grayish gold. I never thought I'd say that. It's like, I don't know, it's weird, and I like it. We've got cool grind lines here on the blade. Really, really badass little knife. Sharp spine, so you can throw some feather sticks if you need to. So my window's open, and I looked outside. We've got this wall behind my house, and I swear someone like walked by, and like I just got a glimpse of them out of the corner of my eye. And by the time I turned around and looked at them, they were like out of my line of sight. That person must have been like 8 feet tall. What on earth? That's like head and shoulders above the. Anyways. I guess if he comes back, I'll be ready for him. But yeah, very cool. Very, very cool. That was weird. That was really weird. Let's move on to the last knife, which is in this big old box. This is from HX Outdoors. I'm trying to think if something about this knife looks familiar, but I don't think I've ever heard of this brand before. We've got an Amazon sticker on here. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Wow, a la fancy. Okay, okay. Take this out of here. Very cool box. Very, very cool box. We've got a little striker that fits into the sheath right here. I kind of wish that snapped in better. I guess it's in there. Okay. All right, so there's your very interesting kind of sheath there. Got your ferro rod in there. Okay, knife snaps in there like that. Okay, okay. Interesting. DC53 Steel, so I'm guessing this is not a super expensive knife. There's some things here that I find very interesting. Number one, we've got a hammer pommel. It's textured, so if you want to smash some walnuts or something, you can do that. We've got a compound grind, so out here at the tip, we've got a grind that makes it a little bit thicker, which I appreciate. We have the little like campfire right here marked over a 90-degree spine. So that spot right there is going to be great for striking your ferro rod. Got a little bit of jimping here. The ergos feel all right. They feel all right. Not perfect for me. Again, I have really, really weird shaped hands. The way I described it on the channel before, and I know some of you guys have already heard this, but I'm going to say it again. I think all knife tubers need to have like hand dimension catchphrases. You know, David C. Anderson, he's got his whole, slightly larger than average hands. Anyways, for me, I've got like regular man-sized palms, but then I have very short, skinny, like girl fingers. So I'm very picky about my ergonomics, especially with fixed blades. This one works actually. Okay, there's a grip. That feels all right. Not perfect for me. I'll have to test this some more and see how the ergos feel in actual use. Let's go ahead and, I know we're getting kind of pushing this paper far. And we'll get a new piece. Actually, here, look at this piece here. Goodness gracious, Gideon. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. Hit it with a strop a couple of times. Very cool. You know what we have to do? Because they gave us that little crisp area and a striker, I'm left with no choice. We got to do this. Yes, we're gonna do it right here in my room. You ready for this? Yeah, there we go. Let's get it from the side. It's a pretty good little striker there. See some marks there on the blade. Wipe that off. Bada bing, bada boom. Awesome. Yeah, that's one I will definitely have to do some research on. Sure, this one's a more affordable option. Feels very well made though. I'm kind of excited to take that one out and test it. That box is something else. I think the handles are G10. Yeah, G10 handle scales. Yeah, very cool. Oh my goodness. Once again, another just absolutely crazy unboxing. Thank you, or thanks to Zach. And yes, thank you, Zach. We have some really, really cool content coming up on the channel. And again, I still need to get through the first batch of fixed blades. But Zach is really, really making sure that 2025 is the year of the fixed blade here on the Gideon Stuff channel. Which it absolutely has been. It absolutely has been. I've been posting a lot of shorts. I was thinking about this just the other day. I made a little short about it. I've been posting a lot of shorts with mainly this knife here, the TRM Bulldog, because this has been the pocket knife I've been carrying basically, gosh, that thing is disgusting. This is the only folding knife I've been carrying for the past little while. I've been adding some other folding knives to it, actually, I guess, mainly slip joints. But that's been my only folding knife that I've been carrying consistently. So I've showed it on a lot of shorts, but I have been carrying a lot of his fixed blades too. This one has been with me. This one's been on my belt nonstop for like a week and a half at this point. The Viper, I haven't carried this one in a while because I finished the review, but that one was on my belt for a long, long time. So I'm going to get the review for this one done, and then I've been carrying this one on a lot of adventures. Climbed several mountains with this knife here. Getting ready to do... I want to do the review on this one, but I want to test and use this knife a little bit more before I get to that. And then the Bark River Gunny Sidekick is probably the last one from the first batch that I reviewed, because I want to really use that one a little bit. So we've got a lot of cool stuff coming up on the channel. Thank you so much to Zach. I continue to be blown away by people like Zach, who are just awesome. Like, this is, I mean, right here, how many knives was this? I didn't even count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7? Is it 7? I think it's 7. Let's count them all. Storm Ridge is 1. The Sidekick. Is this one called the Sidekick? Right? Right. Yeah, the Sidekick. Okay. Overwhelmed. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with the Mossy Oak. Yeah, 7. I was right. See, I'm not completely losing my mind. I can still count. I promise. But yeah, that right there, that's 7 long form videos. That's 7 weeks of content, right? Because I post 1 review a week. That's 7 weeks of content right there. That's pretty awesome. That is awesome for me. Because I post, 1 review a week. I do like 52 reviews plus or minus in a year. That's 7 of them right there. 7 weeks. That's like 2 months of content. So I really appreciate that. And that's not even counting all the shorts I'll make with these knives. That's not even taking into account any other videos I decide to make featuring these knives. That doesn't even take into account any of the just adventures I go on with these knives. Camping, hiking, whatever it is I'm going to be doing. There's a ton of good stuff going on right here. And Zach, once again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You are an absolute mad lad. You're crazy. And I'm glad that I've been on the receiving end of your craziness. It means a lot. So thank you. I think that's probably where I'm going to have to end the video right now, or I'll just keep rambling forever. I want you guys to know, what knife are you most excited for me to review out of this bunch? I tried to do this with the last unboxing where I was like, ranking them in terms of, which ones I'm most excited about. We're not doing that this time. Like, it was impossible to do that time. We're not going to do it this time either. This one might be the first one I review. We'll see. I'm really liking the way this guy feels in my hand. But yeah, you guys let me know which ones you want to see reviewed first. You're not going to be seeing reviews for a while because, well, I've got a couple of knives, 3 knives from the other box that I still need to get reviews done for. I've got review of this knife coming up soon, and then I have some reviews from some knives that I've been sitting on for a while coming up. We've got a couple of, actually we've got some more fixed blade reviews coming up. We've got a fixed blade review of some Gerber and SOG fixed blades. We've got an SOG folder coming up. We've got a discontinued Civivi, 2 discontinued Civivis that I'm going to be reviewing. So yeah, we've got some content coming up. It'll be a while before you guys start seeing reviews on these, but trust me, they will be coming. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Big shout out to my channel members right here at the Cowboy level. I appreciate everything they do for the channel. If you want to become a member, there's a button down below where you can join. As for the rest of you hooligans, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment below, and subscribe. I've been Gideon, and I'll see you in the next one.